Hey guys, what's up? This is Jhoosier, and we are back with another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Of course, we're playing the Reforged Eden scenario, and we are warping into a Zirax-held asteroid field, and this is probably a terrible idea. Probably. What do we got here? Magnesium? Is that it? Magnesium? Level 3, level 1, couple of ships. Not a whole lot. Xenu supply station. Okay, cobalt. Alright, well that's it. Well, that's not. That's neither exciting nor scary. It's here. Find out what ships we got. Silicon. Get under 10. Probably under 10. We got a Sunat and a Camerat. And some abandoned wrecks. And some other things. Well, we are not going to hang around here because I've got some other stuff to do. I just wanted to pop in here and see what was hanging out. Anyway, we were also finishing up some of the K stuff. Alright. Where's our warping out point? There we go. That big bright star there. Okay. We've been flying around, and actually in like that entire system, that Almo, the system we're going back to now where we've been camping out at, there is no place that sells crew. So we needed to go collect some crew in order to finish the Nightfall, our new exploration / carry around stuff ship. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to park, finish up the getting the large optronic bridges and matrices, and then we'll spawn her in. So I'll bring you back when we're all ready. All right, and we have the very final pieces that we need. We need 56 large optronic bridges and 20 of these matrices. And that's it. Okay, guys, let's try this again. First up, let's get nice and situated here. Finally, now we can actually spawn this in. Oh my goodness, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. She's a big girl. However you want to put it. It is a lot of ship. So hopefully this thing doesn't get obliterated or something. Now let's hop in. Go in the front. We need to go park. We're gonna go park, and then we will have a look at the ship. I should have leveled this out probably before we did this. Yeah, look at this thing. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Thing of dark beauty. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm pretty sure we don't have anything in the fridge here, because it would have been spoiled a long time ago, and we gotta open this up now. Let's get this started up. First off, we need to get some oxygen in here. What do we got? No, that's Nightfall. In the Kiwa, we got 42, close enough. Fuel, we got. Oh man, that is not a lot of. That's not a lot of power. Oh boy, there's so much in here. So much room. And pentaxid storage. All right. Nice. There we go. Okay, so welcome, ladies and germs, to the Nightfall. She's probably gonna look a lot better in the light of the star that we're going to. So we're going to get back there. So if you notice, it is very similar. This is the same creator, NT. Same kind of general shape and sort of style shape of the Solar Explorer, but it is just much bigger, and it's going to be much better for carrying around the stuff that we are looking to carry around, including our CVs that we're slowly accumulating a nice collection of. So let's do that. Oh man, that's so good. All right, let's get up to the driver's seat. And let's actually head back, because we do need to find our spot. Oh man, it steers like a heavy guy. Oh, that took out so much oxygen. Okay, great. This is something else. I really need to put on the pilot mode. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's get back to the Gannett, wherever it may be. There it is. All right. Turn off the pilot mode. Oh man. Let's see. All right, how fast does it break? Breaks pretty well in this this sort of thing. Okay, the key was that. That's why. All right, let's make sure we got everything set up. Good. Now let's go. Okay, guys. So we have been pretty busy transferring everything over from the Gannett. So I think we've got everything taken out for now. Looking through here, we still got some organizing to do, and I've got to actually figure out like where things are in here. I have no idea where half the stuff is in this place. So we're gonna be pretty busy doing that. I've got the hydroponics highlighted because I need to figure out how to get there. It's not this direction, that's for sure. I guess if we go to the main bridge, let's take a tour, because I don't really know where anything is here. Let's see. Okay, bridge, warp, CPU, intel, cantina, production, hydroponics. Okay, so we need to get to level 5. Here we are, level 5. Okay. This looks like the hydroponics. Oh, good. Oh, cool. So it's got this set up here. That's pretty sweet. Hydroponics bays, nice. So what that means is we can, whoops. We can, yeah, we've got these here. So we can get these set up now. We need to disable the shield. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, well, we're gonna be keeping ourselves pretty busy getting the rest of these set up, but this is the sort of thing that we need. We need more of the stuff that gives us stuff, I guess is the way to put it. Oh, we have more. We have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Are these the only 2 hydroponics? I think this is the only hydroponics area that we have, I think. So there's 11 of them. So we've got 8, 9, 10, 11. Good, yes. Okay, that's correct. So we just need to make a few more of these. You know, honestly, we might be able to. I need to... Oh, boy. You know, we are just not close enough to get to some of the stuff. So that's the other thing. We're still transferring things over. The other thing that I want to do is we are going to think about a way to... Oh, this is the way up to the bridge. Okay. Well, that's good to know. No, wait. No, wait. Where are we? We're lost again. No, this is the CPU area. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. It's nice to see this. And it's nice to see we've got a space for our auxiliaries when we get them, because my goodness, we know we're gonna need them. Yep. We have space for auxiliaries and quantums all over the place there. So how the heck do we get up to the bridge? Main bridge. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is so big. We're getting things moved over. We've got most things shifted, so that's good. One of the cool things is you can come down this way, and there's a little door here, and this is nice. It's nice, little, easy access. Not as fast as on the Solar Explorer, but still pretty good. We're gonna go shift this guy over, this Rougement, over, and we're gonna have to move everything around to the little dudes hanging off the back here. Yeah, so that's gonna be our plan. I'm not entirely sure how I want to have this latched onto here. I was debating about maybe doing it like this or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out a way, but I think honestly maybe just on top is the best way. And we'll put the Kiwa. Maybe the Kiwa can hang out down below there or something. I still haven't figured it out yet properly, but that's what it's all for. We are getting everything moved around. Yeah, we're gonna keep that around. So where is our stuff here? We've got some random things here. We have so much stuff, and we've got to get it all organized. It's just no good being this way. I want to get everything moved around, like all this stuff. See these things. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm getting into anymore here. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't mess it up. I may have done so. Uh-oh. 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 But yeah, anyway, we've got some extra stuff. Oops, that's the sprouts one. Where'd the sprouts go? Yeah, there we go. So we got like 3 of these, so we'll be making some more. I think we can maybe make some more pentaxic crystals. Some more things. Let's go shift the silver salvager over. And the weasel. Yeah, look at this. It looks a little nicer too when we've got, well, when I line things up properly. But the boombox was, I don't know what that was doing there. We get our little SVs kind of nicely arranged here in a nice little orderly row. There we go. We'll get the boombox put in eventually, right? And yeah, so we've got those guys there. We've got our limpets sticking out there. They fit mostly pretty well stock. The other thing I need to do, and this is where it's going to get a little controversial, and I'm going to have to definitely going to have to make a backup, is what to do about the Gannet here. I don't think we're going to come back to this because, like, we don't really need it. We've got a ship. Right, we don't need to do it. I do need to check though that we've got all the armor lockers emptied out, because that is something that's gonna cause some consternation on my part if we don't do that properly. Now we've got a ton of this stuff too. We need to sell a bunch of things. I think that's definitely called for. Okay, that's all done. What do we got over here? Nothing. Okay, what do we got over here? And so I've been looking at these ASTIC scripts, and I think that's the way to go. I'm not the happiest about it. I mean, personally, because I would rather us have like a real device or something in our on our ship that allowed us to like run it like a repair bay or something. But I've also been looking at getting into doing some modding, some modded bits and bobs that here and there to kind of fix things and make them right, and make them at least look like it. And one of the impetuses for that has been a friend of the channel, TeaKeeCey, who has some tutorials on making custom weapons. And what he did was he made me, in his infinite kindness, a sidearm. So this is the Rougement Sidearm, and it's pretty cool. It is a laser SMG, and I am liking it. Although it was shooting one entire laser pistol clip per shot, which I thought was a bit much. So it goes like that. But it's very expensive, so I don't want to use it any more than need be. So I'm not going to be doing too many test shootings for you guys. At least not now. Maybe in the future. We'll find a way to do that. But yeah, we're going to use a script now, or at least mostly now. Oops, this needs to run. Does anything else need to actually run? No. Okay. Oh. Okay. We're gonna run a script that will. Oops. Oh, I think our deconstructor used up all the power. We're gonna have to figure that out too. Anyway, we're gonna run a script which doesn't require any power or anything, but I'll look at maybe, because we're gonna be using this in the future, I'm sure. I'm gonna look at modding in a custom block, which I'm about halfway there, but we really need to kind of get going. So we're not going to do it this time, but I'm going to look at modding in a custom block, which will allow us to kind of place it down, and it'll require a pretty hefty amount of CPU, and it'll require some energy when it's idling, and it'll definitely require a lot of energy while it's running. And so ideally, like as the script is running, it will also turn on the block that takes a ton of energy, and at least maybe some pentaxid if I can figure out how to make that work. But it'll hopefully get that to consume some power, some energy, and make things sort of a little fairer, a little better for what we're doing. I know some people thought it was just fine to not do that, but I'd kind of like to be able to, and just to, so it seems like it's a little fairer for the game. I know the game is definitely not fair, because things crash left and right. Oops, let's get leveled out here. Okay, we're gonna, we'll just turn you, and we'll back you up here. There we go. Okay. That sort of works. So anyway, let me get that set up, because it's a little fiddly. I'm not entirely sure how it works, and I definitely need to make a backup so that it works properly. And those guys are still dancing. All right, just a moment. All right, guys, and I think we're ready. So So, welcome to ASTIC scripting, and I know nothing about this. I am very much a newbie, a noob, a starter, a beginner, a greenhorn, and I'm sure there's some other ones. Let me know in the comments what other adjectives we can use. So anyway, ASTIC scripting is a mod that you need to install. There's a GitHub link. If I remember, hopefully I'll have the wherewithal to include this either in a little pop-up in the corner now, or in the comments in the description. But you can go there, and then you can get this scripting. It can be used in multiplayer or single player. I know for single player you have to turn off the EAC, the anti-cheating thing. I guess it tells you what kind of how it's kind of seen, but it is pretty powerful because you can just disappear a ship this way. So what happens is there's a bunch of them online, different scripts. There's a whole like example CV and base with tutorials and stuff like that. So I recommend checking it out because it adds some things to the game that kind of make things a little easier. Automates in a certain fashion some stuff to make life a little bit easier for us as we go through doing things. Anyway, this is the script that we will use to deconstruct a ship or base or something into its into the parts, the blocks. So what it's going to do, it's going to break everything down and put it into whatever we have assigned. Sorry, I know that's annoying. And here we've assigned it this. So it's the depot. I've called it depot because that's what I was using before. But you need to have it. So for example, somewhere down here, we have depot. And one thing I'll note is that it says depot 640K here, but in here it's got CFFFFF. That is this is to make it that white color. So if you do that, you need to have the whole thing in there because otherwise it wasn't working. It wasn't recognizing it. So you can see now it's going through and it slowly cycles through the different places that or the different entities in the sector here that have, we don't need that there. The different entities in the sector, we don't need to blow ourselves up. Looking for things with this name, core destruct, blah, 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 blah. So this is the item ID number, which you can see, for example, in this, the Nightfall is down here. So creator Enti, thank you Enti. Beautiful ship, love it. And this is the ID 51003. So that's what we need if we wanted to deconstruct this guy. But all we need to do is change it to core dash destruct dash and then the entity number of the ship ID of the ship that we want to deconstruct. So we're going to test it first on our base down here, and I've made a backup because I don't trust myself to do this properly. I started to deconstruct it by hand, and I was like, well, let's just test it. So what it's going to do is it should drop everything into this depot. And do we not have anything in here? Did we change it somehow? What was I going to use initially? Oh, I was going to use one of these guys, I think, initially. But where did everything go? Everything got moved around. Sorry, I'm a little paranoid about everything being moved around. Now, actually, I don't know where it's gone to. Stone? Oh, that's stone. Don't ask me why we have stone. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully I figure it out at some point. What's going on? But anyway, hopefully it should all end up here. That is the plan. And let's see if that works. So we go in here, our ID number is 49170. So we need to change this to be, first off, we need to auto group things. So you need to have the core in here, core dash destruct dash, what's the name again? The number is 49170, 49170. Enter, and then it should basically just vanish. Or vanish in pieces. There we go. Oh. Is that gonna go, or is it just hanging out here? And it all ends up in here. Now, the issue I have is that that took a long time, or that took a very short amount of time. It was very quick. What's that doing down there? I wonder what that's doing down there. I don't know. But yeah, then we have this, which we will just go like yoink, and there goes our base. Our base is done. Oh, it got the rest of them. Good. Yes, so that's all you got to do. It's great. It's really neat. It's lovely to have this sort of thing capacity, capability, but there isn't a cost, which is kind of my issue for this. We need to figure that out. So, anywho, since it seems to work, let's get the Gannet going. How do we have everything off the Gannet? One last check. I think it was breaking down some stuff there. And let's actually put this into here. All right, and then we might want to just throw this in the recycle in. Sure. Yeah, why not? Why the heck not? So let's see what happens. I know that computer isn't there, and it bothers me to no end. So let's check and see if we can get this to work. So we need to get the core systems here. Core dash destruct dash, and then we need the item ID. The item ID is 29950. 29950. Enter. And so we'll notice it should, being the operative word, take a little bit longer to deconstruct this. My gosh, I hope it's working. There we go. I see bits disappearing off of it. Okay. So it looks like it does some pass-throughs here. Oh yeah, there's things going. You can also, there are other scripts to like deconstruct it into like it's like the materials, like down into steel plates and stuff, but I think that's a bit too cheaty for us. It's better for us to have it break things down into the base blocks, and then we can use our deconstructor to deconstruct it if we so desire. Okay, this is cool. Okay, I like this. This is quite a large ship, and it looks like it's taken time to break things down. It's also a very cool, look at kind of the different layers that go into making this ship. I'm going to keep taking screenshots. That's a great look for our thumbnail, I think. But anyway, yeah, well, I'm waiting for this to deconstruct. And so honestly, having something where we have like a block that takes, I don't know, maybe it takes like 100,000 CPU or 50,000 CPU or something. And then it also takes like, I don't know, 10 kilowatts, of power to run. I mean, what is a deconstructor? While we wait for this, let's find out. A deconstructor, so oops, we don't actually do that. The advanced warp drive, power-wise, takes it takes 80,000 CPU, 40 watts energy in, but it requires Pentaxid to run, and that would be interesting to have it run like that. So these big old shield capacitor arrays and charger arrays take 250,000 CPU, and they take 55 kilowatts. So maybe 10 kilowatts is kind of a low ball. Advanced shield generators take 15 kilowatts when they're running. So something like that might be good. Maybe 20 kilowatts or so to go. We also have the deconstructor. Only takes 2.25. And maybe we could have it make require some like maybe we could have it require some quantity of like to construct it. You need, so I asked on Reddit and somebody said maybe you could say it needs like so many crew to run. So maybe we could construct a block that requires like 10 crew members to run, and I don't know, 1,000 of various different components, and then that would make it and then we could just have it work. So what I've also realized is I think when you switch off the LCD, I think the script also turns off, and I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. Well, you know what we didn't look at? We didn't look at the we didn't say goodbye to the VR room. Oh man, let's take a screenshot of that, because I'm gonna have to try to reconstruct the VR room. I'm not sure NT. He's only put them in on a couple of special orders. So maybe we'll have to construct one in our Nightfall by ourselves. So, but anyway, yeah, having something work like that might be the way to go. That would let us it'll let us justify it. And I don't want to run, like, I'm not going to run this for POIs. Like, I'm not going to do that. I think that is a bit much. We have the Silver Salvager. We can run our own salvage efforts to make it work. So anyway, I'll bring you back when it's done chewing through the bottom half of the Solar Explorer. It's pretty cool. Okay, and it looks like we're done. So goodbye, Gannett. We enjoyed your company. It was fun. It was very fun. But now we have bigger and better things to do. And unfortunately, I have a million different tags here with not really much use. And that comes to like kind of a second thing that I'm gonna have to start figuring out for us is how to keep track of all of these waypoints without having it just ugly looking there. What are these? Advanced structures, hydroponic space. You can see teleporter marking X below main core, replayer block, air console. Okay. All right. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna deactivate this guy because we don't need it going right now. All right. So one of the cool things is now we've got everything loaded into our ship, and what we want to do now is we are looking for a way to get to Dronespace. Because while there's a midnight planet here with some drones, some harvesters, there is not a lot for us in that respect. So, you know what we didn't turn off? We didn't turn off the script. I'll be right back. All right, and we're headed off to Dronespace with stops at the K-class system to continue with our survey. What's it called? Survey missions. Oh. Speaking of which, let's get this show on the road. There we go. Okay, we can only travel at 80 meters per second. Not such a great speed. What do we got here? Like we got a trade sector, trade station, station services. That might be handy. What do we got here? Anything good? Got a barren metal planet. Oops, jeez. Rich asteroid field, always useful. What do you got here? Rich asteroid field again. We might need to stop and say hi to these things. We got a rocky desert planet, a nascent moon, hard, barren moon. Got an arid planet. We got a type 1 star, alien moon, asteroid field, and an elder baron. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Cool. So I think we might have a stop, and I think we should take our Rougement in to see what we might find in this place. What's it called? I want to go see what's in the rich asteroid field, and then we'll probably be out of here after that, because I don't think there's too much for us to really do here. It's just nice to mark where these things are at. Oh, shield we need on, radar we need on, thrusters we need on. We gotta drive. Yes. Nice to mark. It's nice to mark these, at least have them somewhere, so that we can know what we're doing, where we need to come back to in the future. So. Okay, it looks like we have some. These are neutronium things, as well as some colonist light miners. Which, jeez. Do 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 do. Oh baby! Finally, we've got something. We've got something. And on a 1.8 gravity one. Oh man, we got some magmacite formations here. Superb. That is amazing. I am so happy to see this. We've also got a ton of other stuff here. So, you know what? Oh, you know what? We did bring a drill. Oh gosh. I wonder how long it's going to take us to drill through this, though. That is something I had not considered. And do we have drill ammo? We may not. Oh, curses! Foiled by myself. Oh, well. Alright, well, it's good. This is good. We have finally found a magmacite formation. I think we might run into a few more here and there around the place. We didn't bring the silver salvager either, because honestly I didn't think we would come up on anything that great. But it looks like we did. I wonder, can we like dip ourselves in this, or is that gonna... Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give a short tour around here. Oh good, we've got some more magmacite formations over here. It is 600 degrees Celsius, 620 degrees Celsius. It's ridiculously hot. But I'm gonna go and search around some more of these. So hopefully, finally, this is the first time we found magmacite, and I'm so happy. I'm gonna look around, see how many of these we can find. There seem to be quite a lot of these radar signatures. So we also got a nonlinear productions here, so that's super. Yeah, we got a lot of heat signatures and radar signatures and things. So that is looking good. I don't know what this heat signature is. I doubt we want to go raid an alien, an abandoned something, because it's meteor showers over a lava lake. So I don't think it's going to be anything great. But I think that might be it for today. So thank you guys. Yeah, we're not going to go do an abandoned bunker in 600 degrees Celsius. Well, that's going to do it for today. I'll explore around here, and hopefully next time we come back and get some mining done. And maybe I'll do the most of it off camera, because that may not be the most fascinating thing. So thank you guys so much for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed watching this. We got a new ship. We had our first kind of foray into ASTICs, which I also forgot to mention is like, that's what this thing is on the left here, if you've seen this before. So it's kind of cool. It keeps like a little track of things. I know we've got it down in the bottom right, but you know, we can also see it there. That's pretty spiffy. Hey, so I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go exploring. So see you guys next time. Bye.